Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday foundational training. This is the training that we do for the foundation of network marketing, as I believe network marketing is this beautiful industry that can be life-changing, but it's also a business and it's its own profession. And I do believe we all need to be trained on the foundation of what the work is for network marketers. And once you get that foundation, then you can blossom and to take it to lots of different directions. But of course, everything starts with a solid foundation, and that is what you'll get today. So do we have anybody new on the call? Raise your hand or give me a thumbs up. There's Fernanda, new. So you're the person we do this for, because you are the beginning of the foundation. So as I'm doing the training, I might come to you and just say, does this make sense? And I get a thumbs up. And if that's a thumbs up, then everybody else new is getting the foundation. If I get a thumbs down, that means we're going a little too fast. How's that? So looks like Joe also is brand new. So that's wonderful. So basically, what is professional network marketing? What is the business of professional network marketing? You know, I had somebody ask me that today. What is it really? What is it? What's the work? What do we really do? And I realized that we really do three things. And you all should be taking notes. Get yourself a notebook from Staples like I have, or if you don't have that yet, get a piece of paper and a pen, because professional network marketers never stop learning or taking notes. So basically, the business of network marketing is we make lists. We are list makers. And then we work our list. We are list workers. And we do it using scripts. That's basically it. So how many people here can make a list? How many people here can work a list? How many people can text or talk a script I give you? That's it. It's like kindergarten. We just read scripts. Okay. So that's really the work of a network marketer. And for some reason, everybody makes it more difficult than it is. So I'm telling you, that's about as easy as it gets. So the tools of a network marketer is you need to go buy some things. First of all, you need to buy a notebook so you can take notes. This is $3 at Staples. How many people got a notebook? Show the new people what we got. Put it up there. There's our notebook. Okay. The next thing a network marketer needs is a list book. That's the second book. And this is where you actually write down your first list. And what I love on my list book is I wrote what we really are. Now, because I was born in 1967, I still like pen to paper, and I like a good Sharpie. So what you're going to write in this book, or you'll write it on a piece of paper and transfer it when you get your book, is this: LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do I know who would like this stuff? Who do I know? Who do I know? And you start your list, your first 10, their name and their cell number. Can you do a list of 10 people from your phone that you know that would like stem cell technology? Right? That's all you're doing. Your first list. There's your list book. The next piece of material you're going to need to buy is your calendar book. Okay, you guys are ready for this? You're going to laugh at this. Guess what? We're in a new year. New year. Look at, this is the first time you're ever going to see a calendar that has nothing in it for January for Marcy Preble, because it's brand new. But look at the January for that needs to transfer over, right? The last right there. There it is. That's the full one. That one needs to transfer over today. That's my work. Because what do network marketers do? We always are booking the next appointment. So go get yourself a calendar book that books on the hour, because you're in business now. This is a business, right? So how long, what is the business? You know what? You can make a lot of money in network marketing if you decide to work 5 to 10 hours a week consistently. 5 to 10 hours a week consistently. I'm not talking about, you know, and it's the right work consistently. What's the right work? Yeah, Sheila knows that, because Sheila for the first year probably thought of all the other work to do, didn't she? Because she didn't want to do the work. Because the work that you have to do in this business can be fearful. And that's why we do it together. We turn fear into fun. And the work is making that list and reaching out and following up, right? So anyway, that's pretty funny. a little secret. I need the container of you still as well, because you know what? It can be fearful. And there's many times I'd rather go do laundry than contact the 3 people on my list. I'm not kidding. So don't think you're alone. What about you?
Marcy, yesterday or 2 days ago, I got a message from somebody from Canada that I had met at the swap meet, and they said, I want to order. And all I could hear was your story that you'll tell soon about, I want to just give you my credit card. And I was
Right?
like, Marcy's telling me to get upstairs and take this guy's order right now.
Did you?
Yes.
Good. She got the credit card. Now I want to order is no time to say it's New Year's Day. I'll send a link or I'll call later. Good girl. I love it when my voice is in your ears. I don't know if that's good or bad on New Year's, but it's definitely something, isn't it? So there's your first tools. Your next tool is, I very much believe in a business card. You give a business card and you get a phone number, because a business card helps you do what? Expand your list. And there's even a give your business card script that I'll tell you about in a minute. But where do you go to get your business cards? Well, you would go to our business website, which is start333biz.com. And you go right here, and this is where you would order your business cards. You just go right over to, once again, start333biz.com. Maybe you could put the link in chat in a minute for us. And you go to these brown doors. Now, these brown doors are now private. They're passcode protected. So you should write this down in the notes. To get into our tools, you need to know our username, which is start333biz, B-I-Z. Our passcode is 333biz, B-I-Z. And then you go right down to the tools. And right there are our business cards for you to order. And what you want to do is contact Sally, and you're going to give her a picture of yourself and the information she requests, and you can get the different business cards. Just so you know, we just redesigned the business cards again, and Sally has these. So the new business cards will be up, but they're basically the same, but the branding is much better, because now our branding can be more, it's not restrictive anymore. For some of you that understand that, for new people, it doesn't even matter. Just know that the new business cards look really good, really good. And so, in fact, maybe what I'll do, just for kicks and giggles, Sheila, is I will send to you a couple of the new, I'll just send to you a couple of the new designs that are changing, just because it's kind of fun. And you can put those in chat so you guys can see some of the newer branding that's coming up. And once again, that's gonna be up on the site probably by later this week. Let's see if I can get the other one here. Sheila, did you see those?
So, Marcy, it's actually taken me to Canva, what you did, but I
Oh
can't.
yeah, won't the Canva open for people or no?
No, unless you have Canva.
Oh, no, I think it does. Put it in there, because
Okay.
I don't have Canva and it opened. No, maybe I.
I'm not sure. I gotta take it from my phone to my computer.
Okay, I don't know. It's kind of fun, but I'll just send the one image so that they can kind of see what they look like. I mean, I could actually take it to, well, it's fine. Basically, you order your business cards here, and you can put in the chat if it works. It's the one I gave you is option 2, no face. I actually really like the new messaging we've created. I'm pretty darn excited about it, but I'll get on Sally. Hopefully this will be changed by this week so you guys can see them. But Then that's your business cards. Then you need to get your business bag. And here is your business bag. And why do I like a business bag? Because you always want to have your business cards and your presentations close by. This bag gives you 10 envelopes, which tells you how X39 works. And they're scripts, so you just read them. And inside, you have great pictures. You have the all products flyer that explains all the products. You have a price list, and you have a what to expect. And you can get one of these bags for $15. You just email Jan J. Rand, your name and your phone number, and you can get up to 2 bags at a time. Honestly, that's all I have. You ready? That's all I have. I spent $100 to get my business set up. So what do I have? My notebook, my list book, my calendar book, my business cards, and my business bag. That's my business. It costs $100 to get your business set up. So once again, if you want to have a business, you do need to have the tools to get your business set up. So what I love about the business bag is that they're the same cards that Jan sends out as gifts to your people when you work the office. So here, this just explains how X39 works. You read it. This, basically, you just point to pictures with your person. This is the new thing I've been loving. I have been using the back to help people with ranking how their symptoms are. I had a lady the other day, and she told me that we went through her energy, her mental clarity, all of that was better. And she goes, so I guess it is doing something. And I said, well, let's go down to the bottom section. And I said, do you have pain or inflammation? I didn't know if she did or didn't. She goes, oh my gosh, I do. I have pain in the bottom of my feet at a 10 every morning. She goes, the weird thing is I've been trying X39 and Eon for the last 2 days, and I've had no pain when I wake up in my feet. I go, oh my gosh. She goes, oh my gosh. And had we not done that, she didn't even remember to like actually talk about that or think about that. So I'm really using this in my follow-up a lot now when I follow up with someone. And then I go through the all products flyer and I just read the paragraph about how all the patches work and where to put them. Lastly, I take folks through the price list, which is really an order form. And this is what Sheila meant when she ran upstairs to take his credit card. She filled one of these out and took the order. Congratulations. When somebody wants to take your credit card, you take it. I'll show you something. I like taking orders on the small order forms. These are all orders that I've taken in the last 2 weeks right there. I paperclip them. This is another set that I helped with another team. This is another set. This is another set. You see what I'm talking about? This is another set. Like, I don't tell people to do what I don't do. They're there. Those are all different orders. Okay. So take orders. They're not scary. And the little order forms I like because you know what? They're easy to keep organized. And then I actually have this new little bin A through Z where I file them eventually after I'm done working them. And so I'm a big believer in taking orders, taking a credit card. And why? Well, Sheila said that. Basically, one day, about 10 years ago, I was at an event and I wanted these natural vitamins from this guy. And I got my credit card out and said, I want your natural vitamins. He goes, oh, no. Here's the link. I go, but here's my credit card. Can you take my order? No. Just go fill out the link. And he sends me the link. Do you think I ever went and filled out that link? Nope. I was right there with the credit card and the man did not take my credit card. Actually, I was annoyed. I thought to myself, he's bad at customer service. I don't want to order from him, to be honest with you. So anyway, that is your business bag. All right. So now you have the tools you need to move your business. The next question is, can I talk through the order form? I sure will when I get to it. Okay. I will when I get to it. Right now, I just wanted you guys to know the tools. So Sheila, remind me to talk through the order form as I get closer. Okay, so now that you know your tools, you kind of need to know the work that we do. So let's go teach you that work right now. You ready? We're going to go once again to start333biz.com. That's start333biz.com. And we're going to once again go through those brown doors. Remember those brown doors? Here we go. And the first thing you're going to ask me, or you may, as a professional network marketer, what is the system? What do we actually do? Well, the Team Evolve system is 333 PPP. You may want to write that down. We patch 3 people a day. We follow up with 3 people a day. And we invite 3 people to our patching podcasts a day or our new virtual parties that some of us are loving doing. But they're all basically a form of a podcast. When we patch 3 people a day, we pique interest, we pre-qualify, and we pick a pack, either a wholesale pack or a gift pack, depending on what they're ready for, okay? So how does it first start? Well, now what your homework is going to be after this call is you're going to go to the Evolve system, the 7 steps to success. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to go through all the tabs. But right now, I'm going to take you through the basic part. The 7 steps. So what do you think the first step is? How to make a list. Remember, we're list makers. So here we go. Remember how I said in your book what you're going to write? Well, if you forget what I told you, it's right there on your list book. LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like that? And you create a list of 10. Who do you respect? Who do you love? Who do you know that have issues? Who do you know that want to build a business? Who do you know that have influence? Here's one that I forgot, kind of the biggest one. Who do you know that like network marketing? There's a concept. Why do we want to put that on there? And Sheila, if you could text that to me so I do not forget to add that, that would be great. Well, because network marketers like to make lists, work lists, and use scripts. So wouldn't we want them in our business? I think we would. Wouldn't it be a good idea to always ask people, who do you know that are network marketers? Oh, you're a real estate agent. That's awesome. Do you know any network marketers? What a concept. There's an idea. Oh, you're an appraiser. That's awesome. I'm in the stem cell technology. This is a network marketing business. Do you know any network marketers? I can't even believe I haven't put that on there. I can't believe we're not asking. Ready now, everybody, left hand with me. I promise to ask everybody I meet, who do they know that are network marketers? What a concept. I promise to ask everyone I know when I meet them. Oh, what do? You're a real estate agent. That's awesome. I'm in the stem cell technology. Have you heard about stem cells? Sometime in the conversation, do you know network marketers? I don't know why we haven't been doing that, right? That's a big oopsie. So let's add that. Okay, so you create your list by using your 10 people from your phone, Facebook, Messenger, Telegram. You can go belly to belly. My name is Marcy. What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. That's where you give a card and get a number. Oh, there's that. That's how you could add to your list. Give a card, get a number. And you
Here,
you
you
create
can let Pudu
you create your first list of 10, and then you help your people create their list of 10. You link arms and you ask them, who do you know? So I created my list, and then I work with Jan to help her create her list. And after you create your first list of 10, what do you think you do? You create it, you work it. That's right. You create another list of 10 and another list of 10 and another list of 10. Remember, we never stop list making. That's what we do. All right, everybody with me on that? So now, how do you pique interest? Well, you use a script. Remember script. So here's a real basic one you could start with. Okay, you ready? Hold on, give me a minute. So let's say you're new. Let's say Fran is new and she made a list, and on her list is Betty, right? Betty's on her list with the cell number. You always want to take people to their name and their cell number. So what are you going to do? Well, I like to take this basic script and put it in the notes of my phone. Learn how to use the notes of your phone. And you should have in the notes of your phone something like my scripts. And you move this over there, edit, copy, edit, paste. And could you do me a favor and put this script into chat, Sheila? And so what do I mean by that? Well, this is very basic. Susie, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to regenerate you, like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com. For a great overview, look at the pictures and then watch the first 2 videos. Text me your address, I'll send you a gift, name and number. Okay? So when you put it in the notes of your phone, and let's say, Susie is your friend from PTA, you would give it a little bit of who you are to them. Susie, man, we were in PTA last week and boy, we really worked hard on, on the history issue or whatever, by the way, I also found some wild stuff, if that's how you talk to her. This is a new technology, right? So you make it them. I had a woman who has a chiropractor in Hawaii. So what do you think she did? She took this and she said, I've always respected, compliment the chiropractor that you are and how you work in advanced technologies. Particularly, you've been working a lot in light and frequency. And he had, and I found a wearable technology that I think you're going to want to look at. And then boom, you say the rest of it, right? So you're always taking the basic script and turning it a little bit to what your person would want. What is the purpose of this particular script? To get an address, to send a gift. So sometimes the address to send a gift gets lost. And you're like, oh my God, they never sent anything back to me. Command it again. Susie, you never sent me the address. Send it now. I want to get your gift out. Or a doctor. Dr. Smith, you never gave me the address. Send it now. I want to get your free trial out. I like to say free trial to doctors. I like that better. Then you want to text and talk and talk and text, which means don't just send this without calling them. Hey, I just sent you this. Take a look at it. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift, right? So now we've made our list and we've piqued interest. I want you to write this down real quick for me, Sheila, and it's kind of a new concept, but I've been processing it lately. So what is it that we're doing? We're making a list. We're piquing interest. I'm going to show you in a minute. We're sending a gift. Then we invite to a virtual party or podcast. We follow up. We convert into an order. Okay, that's kind of the steps, right? You guys see there's a lot of steps in the watering of these folks with love, right? So now that you got the address, what are you going to go do? Well, you're going to go fill out a gift. And this is where you have to get out of the system and you have to go into the office because you can only use my gift form in the office. And you're going to do that in 30 minutes when we work together. So when you go to the office, what you're going to see is you're going to see the foundational training. I train Monday and Tuesdays at 10 to 11. And it's not just me. I train, Sheila Hay trains, Jan Rand trains. There's a group of us that take turns. Thank God everybody pitches in, which is so awesome. And then we do the work after. So today, Tuesday, we'll be working in 30 minutes. And so what you do then, oh, by the way, this is new. So after doing all of this training today, you may go, wow, there was a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. Come back and just watch this video. This is a foundational training I just added. Okay, but this is the gift that goes out. Okay, 2x39, 2 eons with all the great materials in this great blue envelope. We turned the envelope blue so that you could call your people, or you tell them, hey, it's going to take 7 days for this to get to you. So look for the blue envelope. And when you get it, text me so I can tell you how to wear it, right? We're just gifting and following up with the gift so that we take fear to fun, right? We're just taking fear to fun, and gifting makes this fun. Okay. So then what you do to get this is you fill out the gift link, and it's right here. And Sheila, if you could put the gift that goes out and the link in chat, that would be great. So in 30 minutes, we'll give you the daily code, and you can send up to 3 gifts today. Isn't that cool? You get to send 3 gifts today, and Jan will actually send those out on your behalf. And all you do is fill out the form. You'll get the code in 30 minutes, and you put the sender's first name. Your name. You're the sender. So if I was a sender, it'd be my first name, my last name, and my phone number. And who's receiving the gift? Their first name, last name, address, state, zip, and hit submit. It goes to Jan, and Jan's going to mail it out on your behalf. You're going to have a label on the outside of the envelope that has your name and number on it. Okay? So far, can we do, if you're new today, can you make a list of 10? Give me a thumbs up if you're new, if you can do a list of 10. Who can do a list of 10 if you're new? Anybody here do a list? Joe can do a list of 10. Great. If you're new, can you send to your people a little text that I just told you to send them? Can you do that? Can you text that little script to someone? If that's yes, give me a thumbs up. Now, if you don't know how to text, Tanya can text. If you don't know how to text and it's stressful, that's okay. You can call on the phone and just tell them. Read it to them. That's okay. Then, can you go and fill out the form to send the gift out to your friend? If you can do those 3 things, you are on your way to being a professional network marketer. Ready? A list of 10. You send the little script out to them, you text them and you call them, and then you fill out the form and you send the gift that Jan actually sends out on your behalf and I pay for. Do you think you could do those 3 things? Okay, great. So if you're brand new today, that's all you're going to do today. If you're brand new today, that's all you're going to do today. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. You're doing 3 things. Ready? One more time. Your list of 10, their name and cell number, just get it from your phone, your first list of 10. Then you're going to text them that peaking interest script that's in chat, or that's in start333biz.com under the brown doors. And it's under the 7-step to success system. And it's the peaking interest script. It's to peak interest. It's step 2. And then when you get somebody that sends you their address, you're going to go over to the next tab out of the 7 steps to success into the office. And you're going to fill out your gift form. So you don't have to drive to the post office and mail the gift out yourself. You're just going to fill out that form, and Jan's going to do it for you. That's pretty cool, right? Let's say, yay, Jan. All we have to do is hit submit.
Yay, Jan.
That's all we have to do is hit submit. All right. So that is for the new folks. Now, some of you have, and it takes 7 days for the gift to get there. So you're not really going to need to follow up yet because you're just sending gifts out. How fun is that? Now, for some of you that have already sent your gifts out, now you do need to know how to follow up. So now we're moving into the follow-up for you guys. But if you're brand new, you can do this because I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Okay, you don't need to do this part until next week. However, if you want to listen just to hear it, that's fine. But remember, you're just doing the 3 steps: list making, sending the little peaking interest script, and sending a gift out on the gift form. That's all you're doing if you're new. Okay, so when I start training on the follow-up, don't feel like you have to do this yet, but you can hear it. So the follow-up is basically what? You must be able to talk to the person that got the gift from you, right? So what does that mean? Well, that means that you just really need to have the same stuff that they're getting in the mail, don't you? Like, if your person is getting all of this in the mail, wouldn't it be a good idea that you know what is getting sent to them? That's why you want the business bag, so you know what they know. But some of you, oh, there's all her bags. Let's see those bags she's sending out right there. There's the bags. There's the bags.
That's what I'm doing right now, making bags.
Why don't you show everybody what's in your little bag?
Got all the envelopes, the price sheet, the all product sheet, the what to expect in the power of your own stem cells, the pictures, and on the back is the health tracker, which in my opinion is one of the most important things that you can do for somebody, so you don't get the "but I didn't feel anything" statement, and then you get the 10 little baggies.
I love that. So, and pretty soon, not yet, it's still about probably 6 to 8 weeks out, because Michelle and I are rewriting all the materials, but we started rewriting the envelope on a 5x7. So it's gonna be bigger. And Michelle is super good with graphics. And here's a funny thing. You ready? We just figured out what this meant on the LifeWave brochure: elevate, activate, regenerate. And we realize it's really a good idea. So our messaging is going to be that. What do? We elevate GHK copper peptide. What does that do? Activate your stem cells to do what? Put you to regenerate you like when you were younger. What a concept. Pretty good, right? So what do you basically do? Well, we basically elevate GHK copper peptide that activates your stem cells to regenerate you like when you were younger. Done. Everything's going to have that message. It's going to be on all our materials. It's going to go to all our business cards. I'm really proud of it because I think we just finally got it after 5 years. So that's all good. Anyway.
Marcy, I just have to say something. Me and Jan have had that for a year with activate and elevate.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I'm like, literally, I looked at this, we're doing it. I'm like, oh, Sheila got that a long time ago. She's activated or elevate and activate with Sheila, or activate and elevate. I don't know what direction you are, but I'm like, literally, as I was redoing the branding, I'm like, Sheila's been way ahead of us. Anyway, the best part about this particular company is we're always creating and we have so much fun. So you're in the right place if you like to be creative, because that is what we are, and we have a good time doing it. All right. So let's let's tell you, so you know the business bags have this, but also you can print these out, because a lot of you don't have the business bags yet because you're new and you're like, how can I get that? Shoot, you're probably like, well, a person's going to get their gift before I get my business bag, and I don't know what I'm going to say to them. And you know, right? What? You're right. So that's why we're going to tell you how to print out your follow-up clipboard. Does anybody here have a follow-up clipboard? Anybody got one? If you, oh, there's one. There's Sheila. There's one. There's Jan. The follow-up clipboard is awesome. Why? Because they're scripts. I'll give you an example on the follow-up clipboard. I like to say we have the same tools in small, medium, and large. Small, medium. Oh yeah, what do you think the large is going to be? Oh yeah, the large. Hold on, I got a lot of large. There it is. That's the large version of the small version. You get what I'm saying? Anybody like Starbucks? Venti? This would be a venti. Anybody remember? That means large. All right. So, all right. So let's go to the follow-up clipboard. So I call this the Naomi, because Naomi got in my business about a year, maybe 6 months ago. And I told her that we print out the follow-up clipboard, and I said, you don't really know why yet, but one day you'll appreciate that I had you do this. So I told her to print them all out. I'm going to show you where to do it in a minute. So she does it, and it's just sitting there for, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks. And she's gifting and doing the 3 steps that you knew people are starting. And then one day she gets a call from Jerry. And Jerry goes, oh my God, I got 4 people we need to do a Zoom with. They want to know more. And she goes, I don't know more. I don't know how to do that. And then you know what she did? She looked at her follow-up clipboard and she went, wait, I can read it. So she did a Zoom. She read all the pieces on the clipboard, and then she took everybody's orders. And so that's why we call the clipboard the Naomi. So let's go ahead and show you how you print your own clipboard. This is really the last tool. So if you don't have a clipboard, then when you go to Staples to get your little notebooks and your little calendar book, buy one clipboard, okay? And here's what you do with the clipboard. You go back to the doors and you go to the Evolve clipboard and you print off all of the pages. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's the brochure. That's the envelope that your friend's getting. What do? You read it to them. They say, you say, well, and we need to let people in, Heidi. Well, I don't know. I just learned about this too, but let's go to your envelope. Let's read it. Well, it looks like you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And it looks like the stem cell activation patch is made out of organic crystals that when applied to your skin is activated by its light. This reflects back a light wave that elevates GHK copper peptide, which is proven to activate your stem cells, produce more stem cells, or reset your stem cells to a younger, healthier state. Yeah, it turns out by age 65, you've lost most of them. And what makes them interesting is that when we activate our body with these younger pluripotent stem cells, they have the unique ability to turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair and regeneration, Sheila. Eventually that will say that. Right? And so, yes, let's put that on your body right now. Put it right below the back of your neck. Well, where? I don't know. Let's go look at the back of the envelope where that guy has it, right below the back of the neck or under the belly button. Yeah, perfect. Okay, could anybody follow up and just read this? Great. Well, what can you expect? Well, you can reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. We're going to start activating your collagen. And in fact, we're going to reset your brain in 6 weeks. And lastly, why not reset that heart and make it 8 weeks younger? Why not? That's what we're doing. Well, let's go look at the before and after tracker. Look at these pictures. Oh my God, this girl, Marcy, look at the bottom corner. I was talking to her. She looked really bad. She had fast growing cells in 2019. Look at her full of steroids. Now look at her. She actually looks pretty. Look at that finger. It was cut off, this little boy's finger. It died. 1 month of X39, it started to regenerate again. You like that word I'm using? Regenerate again. Who wants a turkey neck? Nobody. Look at how the crepes went to nothing, right? This is an example of nerve pain. Look at how the nerves were all pinched and now they flow well. You're just following the picture that's in their card with them. Oh, perfect. By the way, let's track and see what's going to happen. You got a 2-day supply. Where's your sleep now? Where's your energy now? Where's your pain now? Let's research it in 2 days. Okay. Oh, and you also got another product called Eon. Yes. So you already know about X39, but Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So when you reduce inflammation, you turbocharge your X39 to repair better. That's why you got one of each. You got a 2-day supply, 2 X39 and 2 Eons. Put them right both on the back of your neck right now. Shoot, I'll do it with you. Make it experiential. Oh, by the way, you may want to know pricing. Let me tell you. This is the price list. Take it out of your envelope. It's $149 retail for a 30-day supply of X39. Or you could be a preferred customer for $119. Most people like the wholesale packs. Look at that silver pack for $299. That gives you 3 X39s. The gold pack is a family pack, double the inventory. The platinum and the diamond pack, well, that's for people that want to build big business or need inventory for their office. Oh, look at that yellow football, the yellow football. 1X39, 1X49 equals 2 of any support sleeves. Well, we could build your pack. Let's go look at the all products flyer again. You have a lot of pain in your lower back. So 1X39, 1X49 equals 2 of any supportive sleeve. So what I would recommend is 1X39, 2 Eon, and 2 Ice Waves that get rid of the pain, while X39 and Eon repair. That's $299. You get 5 sleeves for that, and it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's just a one-time buy. We want to just really like get at the issue, at the critical issue. And then, of course, 1X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. That's only $99. Should we go ahead and do that now? Your credit card number is, your address is, your name is, and you fill it out. That is how you take the price list into an order. Now, 50% of the time, they'll be ready to take an order with you, and 50% of the time they won't, and that's okay. But why not ask? So one thing I always ask people to do is repeat after me. Here we go. I promise to ask for the order on the follow-up. I promise to ask for the order on the follow-up. I do that by telling them, let's go over the pricing list, which is a price list order form. Because 50% of the time when you ask for the order, it's a yes. And 50% of the time when you ask for an order, it's a no. But if you don't ask, what is it? 100% no. So I promise to ask for the order on the follow-up. So I think that we've left-handed 2 things, asking for the order and asking people if they know anyone that are network marketers. Don't forget that. Those are really important things to make a mental note at. Ask for the order. Ask if anybody knows network marketers. Do you know anyone that's a network marketer? Oh, let's take your order now. There, how's that? How about, you know anybody that's a network marketer? And let me take your order now. I don't know why I think this is also fun. All right, so now let's go back to what? Okay, we just did, okay, so going back to printing so remember, these were all on the Evolve clipboard. Now, if you get confused and you go, I just don't even know what to recommend, these packs have already been made for you. So you could print that out as well. So once again, where are you finding all of this? Evolve clipboard. You're printing off your follow-up clipboard. And the reason you do that is because you must know everything your person knows. And I don't mean know it. I mean have the material so you can read it together. Do you remember in kindergarten? And you'd have story time. And you remember how the kindergarten teacher would sit on the chair with her book? And she would turn the book towards you and read the story to you? That's all we're doing. You are turning this over as you're following up and you're reading the story with them. You're reading it together, and you can even say, I don't really know, I'm just learning. I think we just read these together. We're supposed to read the envelope together, and we're supposed to take out every piece of paper out of the envelope and read it together. So you know what? Let's do that right now, Betty. And it's super fun when you tell your person that you're just learning about it and you're just doing it with them, okay? So now, okay, we've done all of that. We've done our follow-up. Sorry, I'm just remembering the other thing that's super important. Okay, so let's go now to a couple other things that are important to know about, okay? So far, you basically made your list, you piqued interest, you gifted, you followed up. The other thing that's important that I forgot to tell you about is that when you send your piquing interest script, you tell them in the piquing interest script to go to a website, startx39now.com. You're actually telling them to go look at the first 2 videos and all the pictures. So if you're telling somebody to do that, please make sure you've already done it yourself so you understand what you're telling them to do. So let's go show you this site. This is our informational site, startx39now.com. That's startx39now.com. We're getting the branding better. I'm really proud of this too. So we are a patented wearable light technology, the power of the X39 stem cell activation patch. Activate your own stem cells with light and look and feel young again. And we're patented. It's pretty amazing. So you basically tell people, hey, go look at the first video on light. You'll see how the X39 works with the light in your body. Go look at that. Then go look at, this is new. Do you like the new stem cells in this picture? I think this is so cool. Then go look at how you activate your stem cells. Look at video 2. Once you look at those 2 videos, then go down and look at the pictures. Oh my God, this girl was training me today. Look at how bad she looked with that fast-growing cells. Now her skin is regenerated. Oh, look at that. The nervous system is all crunched up. A year and a half later, great flow. When that happens on the C7, that's pain on your whole upper body. On the L5, which is on your lower back, kind of by your butt, that's pain in your whole lower body. So let's get rid of that pain. Look at the finger. It got cut off. It died. It regenerated. Nobody wants to have this décolleté when you can have this one. Regeneration, that's the same décolleté. This is not a football, it's open heart surgery. Look at that. A year and a half later, there's still a huge scar. A month later on X39, look at, you can't even see the scar. Full regeneration. Make sure you understand this site. The first video on light, this is what you're telling them to watch. The second video on stem cells and the pictures. It's by those things that they'll decide if they want a gift or not. A little aside, if you ever want to learn more about what GHKCU does, this is amazing. And this is what we elevate, GHK copper peptide. Go take a look at this. This would be after you piqued interest with somebody and you wanted to educate them more. And nobody even knows about this. The story of our stem cells. You could do a full-on presentation to somebody now talking about stem cells, how they make a baby fresh, how they decline with age. This is brand new. Why we need our stem cells. It's nice, isn't it? Why injections don't work that great. And why, ready for this? The X39 activates your stem cell army to march again. Repairing first your most critical issue to live, then marching on to what you feel. To get to the root of your most critical issues, wear X39 patch 1 month for every decade you are old for full stem cell regeneration, for full stem cell repair and regeneration. And look at, we show how the army marches first here, and then maybe here, maybe the brain. Anyway, I think this is pretty cool. So you literally could give somebody a presentation on why you need stem cells right here, okay? So this site is just really getting really beautiful in a lot of ways. So check out some of the new things that we are doing with it. All right, so lastly, you do need to go to the biz site and sign up to get all of our cool stuff, because a team that communicates is a team that is alive. So what you do to do that is you go to the Start 333 Biz, B-I-Z site, and you click here, text an email blast, and you put your name, your cell, and your email down. And then you click to subscribe, and that will get you everything we do. I'm not saying that you got to plug into everything. I'm saying that they're all here to be of service. Pick 2 trainings and 3 podcasts a week, because you need to know what you're doing in training. And podcasts, you send people to them, but you also go yourself to learn stories. The first 15 minutes are always stories about people and their success with the X39. And then the last 15 minutes is how the technology works. These are wonderful places to learn stories. I learned all about Jill, who recovered from her hip replacement surgery, from going to the last Thursday story, right? So that's really important. Also, it's very important to know how to go to podcasts. So you can also go to the door, and you can go to Evolve Podcasts. Invite to podcasts. You can see every podcast we do right here. And let's just go down real quick to Tuesday, because right now you're in my training. There's the invite. You can send that to someone. We're going into the virtual office pretty soon. You could send somebody there and say, come work with me today. Now you could go all the way. Oh, you could learn all about science and tech through Dr. Stacy tonight. You could send someone there. She is one of the smartest people I have ever met. You could go to our 30-minute patching podcast where you tell your story. And this is run tonight. And you could go, or you could invite somebody. Now, one step, even amazing, is that you can go to something called Evolve Connect. And this is where you connect to all our libraries of all these recordings. So what you want to do is you want to sign in to Telegram through Apple or through Android if you're not already on Telegram. And you're going to put in your name and your phone number and your email, and it's going to say, do you want to be part of Telegram? And you're going to say yes. And it's going to say, do you want all your contacts in Telegram? You're going to say yes. Then it's going to kick you out of Telegram, and you're going to go, I don't know what to do now. So I'm telling you what you're going to do. You go back to start333biz.com, you go back into the brown doors, and you go back into Evolve Connect. And then you go back into Telegram and you click all these links. This will get you into our main group where we all talk. This will get you into stories only. This has 5 years of our different stories. You can grab a story on hip replacement surgery if your friend has it. I was talking to a girl last week, and she had the cardiovascular stuff, not vascular, where her leg is this big, really big. And I went and found the story of Jan's big foot that had the same issue 4 years ago. It's there. And I sent the Bigfoot story to the lady that has the big leg as an example. So that's how you use that. The business training, our trainings are all here. Practitioner, this is everything doctor. Before and after pictures. This is one of my favorites. My favorite is stories, practitioner call, and the before and after pictures. These are great. And then we have Spanish. You can also go and join our Facebook group. We're live right now on this group. This is great. This is our Evolve team. You can also go to YouTube and join all our channels, the LifeWave channel, Peter and Marcy's channel, Dr. Stacy, all her doctor calls right here, Susan Allen, and Sheila Hay. I thought you had Elevate and Activate. Where's her Elevate and Activate on that? That should have been on the invite. But that is all the channels. So with that, I hope that you got a foundational training today. If it seems like a lot, don't worry, because we do it every Monday and Tuesday. So repetition starts to sink in. You can also go to the Biz site under the office and listen to the training that I did last week, and you can hear it again. Or you can go, let's see if you guys know this, you could go to Telegram later today, and this particular recording will be here by tonight. And you could listen to this one again because it's like, oh, I remember that. So With that, we're going to go ahead and stop our Facebook stream. And we're going to stop our recording.